The stage is set in Uganda for the upcoming U-17 CECAFA qualifiers, an arena where East and Central Africa's young talents will vie for coveted spots in the 2025 Total Energies CAF U-17 Africa Cup of Nations. Amidst the roster of 9 nations, Somalia's U-17 squad stands out with a sharpened resolve to defend its regional crown, a title that, less than 2 years ago, reshaped the narrative of Somali football. Scheduled from December 14th to 28th, 2024, the qualifiers promise intense competition. Teams representing Uganda, Burundi, Ethiopia, Kenya, Rwanda, South Sudan, Tanzania, and Somalia are prepared to battle it out for the top 2 spots that will secure entry to the Continental Championship. Yusuf Masi, CECAFA's competitions director, emphasized that each squad must conduct magnetic resonance imaging (MRI) tests to confirm the eligibility of their players before departure. CAF will administer additional tests upon arrival, ensuring the competition remains within its U-17 age framework. For Somalia, this tournament carries both expectation and pride. Their historic win in Addis Ababa in 2022, where they defeated South Sudan 3-1 in the final, not only marked a watershed moment in Somali sports, but reverberated through a country where football's pull has often been a rare source of unity. The team's triumph in the CECAFA zone provided Somali youth with a new narrative, a glimpse of what is possible, against a backdrop where hope is not always a given. This win also paved the way for Somalia's first appearance in the U-17 Africa Cup of Nations, held in Algeria in 2023. The road to regional success in East African football is rarely smooth, and for Somalia's U-17 national team, it's a journey made more challenging by a familiar adversary: financial strain. The Somali Football Federation, SFF, has been hampered by structural and financial woes, forcing them to withdraw their senior team from the ongoing CHAN 2025 qualifiers. The upcoming qualifiers are a test not only for the players, but for the enduring aspirations of Somali football itself, a quest tempered by past setbacks. While forward Abdihafid Mohamed Abdi was a breakout star in the 2022 qualifiers, dazzling with his energy, tactical vision, and goal-scoring instinct, he was sidelined following an age verification test. Nonetheless, even with the uncertainty surrounding their star, the Somali squad presses on. Yet the journey is about more than individual talent. With limited resources but a wealth of determination, the Somali Football Federation has sought to build a sustainable framework to support its young talents. Since its establishment in 1951, the SFF has faced funding challenges. It relies heavily on FIFA's Forward program, which allocates funds to developing football associations. However, these funds are primarily used to keep the federation's basic operations afloat rather than fueling the critical areas of player development, training facilities, and infrastructure. While the Somali government focuses its limited resources on security issues, football receives minimal budgetary support, and Somalia's nascent corporate sector provides few sponsorships. Diaspora contributions, often informal, have occasionally bridged gaps in funding, but they are far from reliable. Allegations of financial mismanagement within the SFF, including claims of diverted funds and unpaid player salaries, have only compounded the federation's woes, creating an environment unconducive to football. In recent years, they have looked to regional tournaments as stepping stones for exposure and a fundamental reshaping of the sport in the country. As the qualifiers approach, Somali fans at home and across the diaspora are bracing for the drama of another campaign. For many, this tournament represents the chance to rally behind a team that has already defied expectations.